Welcome again to another episode this week. If you haven't yet done, please subscribe to our podcast now. And this is episode number 17. And today I have with me my co-host Maitreya to preview the T20 International Series between England and India. How are you, Maitreya?
Yes, I'm very good.
Yeah. And today in this entire episode, we are going to preview the five T20Is in Ahmedabad. So we don't have Bumrah, we have Bhuvaneshwar Kumar. So I think it will be a competition between Bhuvaneshwar Kumar and Deepak Chahar to make it into the team. So what is your idea? Whom do you think will make it into the playing 11 of the first match?
Oh, yes. So I feel if you compare them, Deepak Chahar has played 13 T20s and he had taken 18 wickets. And his best bowling performance is 6 for 7. That's very splendid. And he has won 5 wicket haul. And when you come to Bhuvneshwar Kumar, he has played 43 T20s and he has taken 41 wickets. So, but he has still won 5 wicket haul. So if you go by this, he's a good player. Both of them are very good players, and you should pick them by who's in form right now. Because I feel Deepak Chahar is in form right now because uh, he is a good T20 bowler and has recently been playing the matches for the first class matches. Few of them he's been playing recently. So I think he'll be in good touch. But we have to give Bhuvaneshwar Kumar a chance because he has come after a long time, and I think he's also very fit because after these many days he worked hard so that he'll become 100% fit. So we have to check on both. But I mostly feel it is Deepak Char because he's young and he's one person whom we can rely on for the next 10 years he can go on. So and giving him some chances also are very great. Making him the main bowler in the attack will be giving him some experience and responsibility. So I think that's why we should opt for Deepak Chahar.
Yeah, yes, exactly. Because Bhuvaneshwar Kumar is was injured and has come back. So it will take time for him to recover and all sorts of things. Hoping that he will come back and deliver in any game of this fight T20s. Uh, but just talk me through this, Maitreya. Whom should be picked as the wicket keepers? So we have Rahul, we have Rishabh Pant, we have Ishan Kishan. So Ishan Kishan is added into the team, and Rishabh Pant is makes it back to the squad, and now Rahul, the previous wicket keeper. So whom do you think should wicket keep?
Oh, I think it's a very close call because if you see as a keeper, Rahul is also very good as a keeper because he kept for many matches for India, and on the same hand, even Rishabh Pant, he has been keeping the past few matches. The last few matches, he's only been keeping for India, and he's doing splendidly as of now, and he's in the form right now. So we should offer Rahul to keep. I mean, sorry, for Pant to keep, but even Rahul is okay. And if you come to Ishan Kishan, I think when if he bats well, he can be a wicket keeper because a wicket keeper should be also giving a hand in the batting. And these three are big hitters. Just that who is in form, you have to pick them. So as all the three are very good keepers in T20, it doesn't matter much because all of them are good keepers. Just that who bats well in those three, who is in the best form in those three should be taken because uh, that's what I feel. Because the keeper also should lend a good innings and who can bat with the better strike rate. And I feel now Rishabh Pant and KL Rahul between them only it will be. And even if both make to the team, because sometimes KL Rahul can be an opener. So if both make to the team, then it depends on them. I choose KL Rahul because I feel he's a better keeper than Rishabh Pant. Rishabh Pant should improve on his keeping, but that's why I feel it's KL Rahul who should keep.
Yeah, exactly. But Rishabh Pant didn't play the limited overs cricket in Australia, so he will be having a comeback, and we need to see him to play. And okay, we'll move on now. Another problem in the opening stand because you have Shikar Dhawan, you have KL Rahul, you have Rohit Sharma. Of course, Rohit Sharma will open, no doubts about that. And Shikar Dhawan is a brilliant T20 player, no doubt about that. He has a brilliant IPL and KL Rahul is also excellent player. He's excellent player. was in the top two rankings in the T20 internationals previously. So he's a good competitor for Shikar Dhawan. So it'll be difficult for the team management to choose openers. But personally, honestly, I think we need to make KL Rahul play at four and Shikar open. What is my thoughts on it is this because at four, KL Rahul will lead a responsible job because in in T20 as the batting isn't so deep for India. In Test we had Washington Sundar, all those kinds of batsmen who could play that lower order. But Washington Sundar cannot bat so well in T20s, so we won't have that deep. And we have seen in Australia, we depended on Ravindra Jadeja, we depended on Hardik Pandya. Now Ravindra Jadeja is not there, so Hardik Pandya is there, of course. So I think instead of every time depending on the lower order, I think if you make KL Rahul play at four, I think the issue is solved. And but I don't think they will take in Shreyas Iyer for that because if they're going to play KL Rahul at four, so what do you think? Whom should open?
Oh
Whom do you
yes,
think should open?
that's a very tough question, because you have to see like Shikhar Dhawan in the recent T20 matches, he hasn't been giving a start. If you see, he's not been able to last longer in the recent matches that he played, because he's giving those starts like 20 runs, but he's not able to go further than that. He's getting out after the power play or sometimes in the power play. So we have to look to KL Rahul. I feel that because KL Rahul is a good hitter and he has always already been an opener. Not always, he's already been an opener. And in T20 cricket, it's not like a number four. We shouldn't be seeing for a middle order. We should be looking out for the best openers because openers are the people who give the start. And I feel because if we keep KL Rahul and Rohit Sharma, they should be going for at least 10 overs. They should be going continuously. That's what we should be thinking. It should be like the wicket shouldn't fall for the first 10 overs, then the middle order can take on. Then Virat Kohli, Shreyas Iyer can take on. So if you look at from that angle, I feel KL Rahul to start because he's been explosive right from the beginning. And if you look at his record also, he has 12 50s and 200s in T20 cricket. So according to this, and he has got the 100 being an opener, and those crucial 50s also being an opener, most of them. So that's why I recommend KL Rahul as an opener.
Yeah, I think even Shikhar Dhawan is an opener, right? Because good opener in the IPL we have seen him. Yes, of
Yeah,
course, not more
that, that
runs than
that's not what I'm telling.
KL
I'm
Rahul.
like he's a good opener, and just that the last few matches he hasn't been playing well, and that if he comes back, he can really play well. That's not a problem. Just that
No, not to
he
say
should
that
be in the
because
form.
the first T20I versus Australia, he scored a 50. So that's not, you can't say that's good, right? A 50, he,
But the problem is that he's taking kind of more balls. Like if you put like he took
yeah,
I feel
that's right.
I think 36 balls like that he took for that 50. So you shouldn't take 30. It's almost 40 balls. 35 balls, 40 balls is almost. So you shouldn't take 40 balls to make a 50. That's more like a ODI. So we should play like a T20. We should go in about 25 balls like that. We should go in. So I think that's where the difference is. The strike rate of KL Rahul and Shikhar Dhawan is different. That's what I feel.
Okay, that's interesting. That's a point that you made. But we'll move on and we'll see what progress we have on my list. And this is an interesting question for you, Maitreya. One of our friends asked, will Ishan Kishan and Suryakumar Yadav get to play and debut in this 5 T20Is? And the next question is, will they get it straight away?
Yes,
Or
I feel Suryakumar Yadav will make it straight away. That's what I've been feeling from the beginning because he has done the IPL so wonderfully, and I really feel he should get the chance straight away. And he's even the recent domestic cricket form. Everywhere he has been doing splendidly, and I really feel he deserves the chance straight away. And his form right now, because of that, he needs a chance. And Nishan Kishan. Yes, well, he's a left-hand batsman, so that will be a addition of another left-hand batsman in the like we have already Rishabh Pant if he's coming. I'm sure he'll be the keeper. And so Ishan Kishan also good. I don't think he'll get it straight away because he's means all the players in India are filled. You know, all the slots are filled, and getting in through is very difficult now. And since there are many players who wants to come, like many new players in the squad. Rahul Tavatia is there, Suryakumar is there, and Ishan Kishan. You can't give all the three straight away. So I feel Suryakumar Yadav will get it straight away, but I'm not sure whether Ishan Kishan and Rahul Tavatia will get it straight away. I think they need to
Yeah,
wait
that's fair.
for at least one match. So
That's
that's
fair.
where I that's what I feel.
And one question to ask you on spot. Uh, who is a better spinner between Varun Chakravarti and Yuzi Chahal? Whom do you think should India take the first match?
I honestly feel it's Varun Chakravarti, you know, because look at the way he played in IPL. He played very economically there, and that's what I really feel Varun Chakravarti because Chahal, yes, he's a wicket taker. He bowls well, but there is one match. There are some matches where he gives away runs a lot. You cannot just
Yeah.
stop that, and he also just cannot control. So I feel Varun Chakravarti's bowling is also very good, and the length and everything, you know, batsman just cannot hit. Just like Exa Patel, you know, how he bowled. I feel Varun Chakravarti will make that impact if he comes into the playing
Will he
11.
get it straight away? Will he get into to the team straight away, or will they wait for two matches or three matches and give him?
uh, I feel it's very tough for him to get straight away. But if you see it as a talent he has, if you look from that perspective, I think he'll get it straight away. But as of now, you know, they will back up Chahal because more than him because Chahal has played taken more than 50 wickets in T20s. So that might be one of the reasons why they'll back up Chahal. But once they give him the chance, no, once they give Varun Chakravarti a chance, I think he'll become uh, next bowler to be looked forward to. Like he'll become the next spinner for the T20s in the next 10 years. That's what I feel. He'll be a main player.
Yeah, that's fair. So I think I will pick up my playing 11 and then you do, and we compare. That's it. Okay. So I think my openers, as I told you, Rohit Sharma, Shikar Dhawan. I think this opening pair is really good, and I think KL Rahul shouldn't be a problem for that. What I think is that, and then Virat at four. I've already said KL Rahul at five. Rishabh Pant. I think Rishabh Pant needs to make in as a wicket keeper into the limited overs format, and I think soon he'll make it. And then Shreyas Iyer. I don't think he'll make in as of my thoughts. At six, Hardik Pandya, and at seven, play Washington Sundar because he's excellent in the power play bowling, economical, and occasionally get wickets. So Washington Sundar at seven, and my three pacers are Shardul Thakur because he has the ability to bowl slow and pick wickets, and also has the ability to give some runs on the board. So Shardul Thakur and Deepak Chahar of for the case of Bhuvaneshwar Kumar not coming in, and Natarajan, the left-hander bowling, same option. I think they need to go with him. He has done excellent in the Australia tour. So these are my three pacers and one spinner. I think I'll go with Chahal. And yeah, this is what my team looks like. Rohit Sharma, Shikhar Dhawan, Virat Kohli, KL Rahul, uh, Pant, Hardik Pandya, Washington Sundar, Shardul Thakur, Natarajan, Deepak Chahar, and Chahal. Okay, what is yours right away, right now?
Oh, yes, mine is the openers for my 11 are Rohit Sharma and KL Rahul. I will start with them, and then comes Virat Kohli, and then I'll give a chance to Suryakumar Yadav, and then I will put uh, Rishabh Pant. I won't include Shreyas Iyer because the Shiva Kumar Yadav and Shreyas Iyer they're looking for the same spot. They both are on the same spot actually, and I would prefer Shiva Kumar Yadav over Shreyas Iyer. And then I would take Hardik Pandya, and then I would give a chance actually to Aksa Patel because I feel Aksa Patel should need it as a spinner, and then Shardul Thakur because he can bat. We saw him bat in the Test match and also in some T20s
Yeah,
previously some matches he hit
brilliant
those
sixes.
last the last few sixers and There's 20 runs which are very important. He hit those lately. I would include
Yeah.
him, and his bowling also excellent. And then another spinner who I wanted to include is Varun Chakravarti, along with as a fast bowler Deepak Chahar and Navdeep Singh.
Okay, you're gone with Navdeep Saini. So, okay, we'll see how correct are our teams going to be in the first T20I, and we'll message to each other what it is. So my three, the next question is Johnny Bairstow. So whenever he came to India, the international T20 series last time, he played not so good, and we have seen in the recent Test series where he struggled in Ahmedabad pitch. So, do you think he should make in into the team, or should they go with Sam Billings or Livingstone?
Oh yes, so I feel you should give Besto a chance because Besto isn't a test player. If you want to check on his recent form, he has played test match lately, and he isn't a test player, and that's why he didn't perform that well in test. And if you see, he wasn't able to cope up with the spinners in that match, and also the pressure. Wickets are falling from the other end, and he wasn't able to contribute because of the pressure. Because I feel he was a bit new to that kind of pressure, like wickets falling means the wickets are falling really rapidly, and that kind of pressure was I feel really new to him. That's why he couldn't help it. Uh, and then if you see, he has played for Sunrise Hyderabad in India itself, and he has hit many matches he had hit with he and David Warner had made beautiful partnerships there and so many half centuries. So if you see, you cannot tell it's because of India. Not that he isn't performing in India, just that uh, he it wasn't his time. That he was unlucky at that point of time, and that you should give him one more chance because when he opens, he is very great. Because for Sunrise Hyderabad, he had opened and I think as an opener, you don't get that much pressure because the power play is there when the fielders are in the circle, except for two or three. So that would be a great time for him to make and score those runs because he's really good at it. Really good at it, and that's why I think England should use him as an opener more than a middle order batsman. He should be used as an opener so that he can perform really better because that's his spot where he's been performing really well. So that's what I believe. He should be given another chance as an opener.
Yes. Okay. Okay. So one last question before we close this show. So my prediction, what I think the series is going to be, is three from India and two from England. I predict that, and I predict the first match, India will win. So what do you think? Just be fair and just be whatever to share your thoughts. What do you think?
I feel it will be a 4-1. India will be 4 and England will be 1. That's because even if you see in many of the series and many of the matches in T20 cricket, India had been really good with England, and England couldn't cope that much in T20 as they could have done in Test or ODIs. So I feel T20 is our strength there with England and any other team if you say that many of the teams T20 is our strength and it's our home ground of course. So there'll be more of advantage for India itself. And even in the last five matches that India played, India had won four and England had won one. That I mean I didn't take from there. Just that I really feel it will be a 4-1, and if it's a 5-1, really, I'm very happy. But that's what I predict.
Okay, that's fair. Um, but not underestimate that the England team are very good in T20 cricket. They have Morgan, all kind of players. So, okay, we'll see how far our predictions are good. But whom do you think will win the first match?
Oh, so I think it will be India because India has known these conditions more better than England, and India has, every time India had gone with the 11, when while they were playing they had got adjusted to they have got used to that situation. And if you see in the last test match also, they had first gone with the fast bowler they had started with, but after that they learned that spinners were more effective on the track, and they continued with the spinners throughout the match in the last test match. I mean the last second test match. So if you see, that's how India goes with the playing 11, and then each one has a role to play. Each one get adapted to the situation and plays. More than England, I think it's India's more adaptable to this pitch, and that's why I feel India will win the next match, the coming
Okay,
first
that's
match.
fair. That's good. That's a good point. So we need to see what it looks like, how far our predictions are good, how far our playing 11 looks correct. So this is our episode number 17 to you. And if you're listening this on iTunes or Apple Podcasts, please rate us. It will help us a lot. So Maitreya, thanks for coming.
Yes, thank you very much for inviting me.
Yes, and yeah.